Good morning, evening, afternoon, I'm Cat. Welcome to my channel. Today we are playing an adventurer's tale. Previously, I started my investigation at the palace manor castle mansion to figure out what happened to the lady who was kidnapped, and that is what I'm doing. But they're being kind of sketchy about it. They're trying to follow me around, saying I'm incompetent and shit. And I am clearly a well-trained adventurer who has had many battles, despite the fact that in this game I have had no battles except for the training. But I assume Garth is actually just super awesome. So, let us investigate. An event at this location will take half a day. Continue? Yes. Alright, I think I got it. I followed the now obvious trail through the township. Averted eyes from natives, some openly directing me towards the kidnappers. Why trust these people? I think to myself. They could be misleading me in favor of the thugs for a share of the ransom. But then again, no one would mess around with someone licensed by the Adventurers Guild. How does one get this license, I wonder? Is there a test? Is it like a driver's test, but adventuring? Heck, if these guys knew I was coming to town, they would have canceled their mission. But it's too late for them. But not too late for these people guiding me. I continue walking along the pathways, taking careful notice of the guarded looks. Garden is what I almost thought it said. Looks from the people as well as the averted eyes. This sword really throws me off sometimes. I think there's going to be more down here because the sword is just too big. Exactly how many people are in on this? Or forced into being silent for this? Is the lord of this city truly hated that much? We met him. He's a bit abrasive. I can't say I blame them, but I become wary. Whoever lies at the end of this trail may just be a big challenge for me. But as an adventurer, and as a man who will be known as a woman's best friend, I cannot allow myself to fall. I am already putting myself in the friend zone. This is a great start to whatever this relationship is. Yes, for the sake of the pink pulsing vaginas. Jesus Christ. What did I just read? I must survive. Who else will love them and pleasure them except me? Anyone else? Somewhere in my mad mind, mad indeed, a sense of reason tells me that the people aren't looking away from guilt, but aversion from my clearly enraged boner. If this was like an ecchi game, which I think this is like going to be on the edge of, this would be definitely one of those games where he would just go walk along and then bump into a random girl, and then all of a sudden, and then I fucked her, would be like the scenario. There would be no storyline. It would just be one of those. Yeah. Oh, how embarrassing. Did we not realize that this was happening?
「
What I stopped before a slightly average-looking inn called the Four Suns, with a symbol of 4 different globes revolving around each other. Is that what does it for you? Seems like I'm here. Wow. You're just really horny, aren't you? Normally, I'd like to take time to prepare an entrance, but I'm not sure how much time I have to waste. They're very clearly aware of me. I mean, who wouldn't be? It seems like we've been walking around like this for a while. This looks exactly like the tavern. I mean, it's a tavern that does its job as taverns do. I kick the door in and take the tap room. Okay, yeah, it's tap. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And a quick survey. I was like, what's a tap room? It's full of useless folk who've come here to drown away their sorrows with fire water. Yeah, do they also have boners? And every eye is now trained on me. The whole place has become quiet, as if everyone is holding their breaths. The most important thing is, I know we have a boner at the most inconvenient time, but do we have big dick energy? I feel like that is what we need for an entrance such as this. And they probably are. While there's still an undeniable shock at my appearance, I walk over to the tavern keep and lean on the counter. I'm looking for 2 guys, probably ugly and muscular, sort of like you. They were probably sweating and stink like pigs before the roast. I almost forgot. They were carrying a poor, helpless young lady. A smile, disarmingly hoping to play on his shocked I should read this in his voice. It's just really hard to talk like Garth all the time. I smiled disarmingly, hoping to play on his shock, to get him to blurb out his secrets. He just shakes his head slowly and starts reaching under his counter, probably for a club or device to alert his boys upstairs. I haven't seen any there, men, so you's better be. I take out a dagger I keep in my cloak and stab into the counter. Seems like a great way to make that nice dagger very useless. I mean, you know, you do have to keep things sharp. His horrified stare shifts rapidly between me and the dagger on the counter. Now, again from the top, I'm looking for upstairs, room to the left. They threaten me. They threaten me. I nod my head as if I already knew and I just wanted to hear him say it. I understand. Don't worry. I wink at him. The Lord won't hear of this. He visibly relaxes now, knowing I'm not going to report his aiding in criminal act. I do it partly out of compassion for a poor soul, and partly because I hate that aid. I turn away, climbing the stairs with an amused expression. A few moments later, I reach the hallway and locate the door that I'm looking for. Pressing my ear to it, I hear hushed but worried whispering. Once again, I braced my body and kicked the door in. These are not the guys I thought we were looking for. Entering, I see two burly, so burly, the burliest of men right there. Soup's burl. Burl to the max. I see two burly and definitely ugly. Okay. Fellows standing over a bound and trembling. Bound. You know what, in visual novels sometimes it says bound and they're not bound. It's fine. And trembling girl slowly turning around to see who broke in. Hey, the door was locked and I'm supposed to come for the laundry. Should I come later? They both bellow war cries with obvious depth, charging at me with clubs. They must have been hiding from view. Okay. Well, that makes things simple then. Shing, shing. I have two swords, right? Well, that was super loud. Rude. I have two swords, right? I have a dagger and a sword. I don't know what weapons I have. I have an inventory. I don't know how to use it. They explained, and I have not. I can't look at it. This place is terribly small. Seriously, not even leaving the town of the crime. Okay. So I'm fighting these two burly guys. I guess I'm just gonna go one at a time. I know there's two of them, but did not click on it. Ouch! Ouch! Rude! I clicked on it. Yeah, okay, so sometimes I click on it and then it doesn't. I don't want to attack him. I want to attack him. Because that's the one I've been attacking. Oh, whoa! Can one of you go down, please? Luckily, I have what's this button do? What's this button do? Okay, I don't have defensive action and interrupt. So those are my magic abilities. It's taking a long time just to take down one dude and I have two people attacking me. Is there a way to level up in this game without dying? If I die, I have a feeling I'm going to die. I'm just going to start from my save point and because this dude's at full health. Defensive action. I'm not liking how this looks, okay? Yeah. Oh, whoa! Victory! Ah, I was so close to death. Received 7 gold, 4 experience points, found no items. Well, fuck me. The first one reaches to me and swings his club. Breadthwise? Hoping to take me in the torso. What a swing. I can see you've been eating your vegetables. You do know what those are, right? I easily sidestep his swing, watching as his momentum, I don't know what word I thought that was going to be, and force send him sprawling behind me. The second one rushes up to fill in for his other companion and swings towards my feet. Hey, come on now, I still need to walk home. I casually hop over his strike and deliver a sound kick to his jaw, surely dislocating. That is not how that fight went. It went not that great. I mean, I won against 2 people with I don't know what weapon I have, and that was pretty cool, but it certainly was not as cool as, missed me, missed me, kick punch, victory, as that is. He takes a few steps back and falls to one knee, clutching his sorry excuse for mouth. I look towards the poor girl on the bed. I see her eyes widen in fear. She starts squirming, trying to break her bonds with all her might. What are you trying to say to me? I hear the sound of rushing wind and depression on wood, understanding her attempted warning. Oh no. I bring my sword up and the first attacker's club connects with it. His overhead strike stopped by my blade like it was a feather. So that's what you wanted to say. Brute. How? I'm not as dim-witted as you brutes. I spin on the spot and land a kick with my right foot to his skull, landing with my left foot and brushing myself off as he falls with his thumb. His comrade looks up at me, dazed and agonizing pain from his jaw and head wound. And here I didn't think you could look any uglier than you already did. I punch him right in the face, watching with a look of satisfaction as he crumpled to the ground in a heap of human refuse. My only worry is that I have damaged your brains. I can't bear the thought of you two being any stupider than you already are. I flourish my blade and sheath it in one motion, turning to my objective. Any trap set if I try to release you? She shakes her head. This might hurt a bit. Her eyes widen at my words, but a rip of sticky tape over her mouth. Oh, ouch. That would hurt. And undo her bindings as quickly as possible. How unthinking oaf. Were you born in a shit shovel? What kind of treatment is this? This girl. Oh, I just saved you. Is that the thanks I get? She stares at me with an annoying smirk. It's alluring, but this is definitely the Lord's daughter after all. Thank you. Now I'll be heading home, you handsome pile of dung. What a filthy mouth. Try not to trip over your ego on the way. You don't need to remind me. What? She actually tripped over her ego before? How big is it exactly? Bigger than yours. Wait, what? Papa says he's going to employ scientists to research how to transform my unbearably high regard for myself into energy. Nice to meet you. I'm Garth. Garth? I find you to be mildly pleasing to the eye. But your brain seems to be the size of a peanut. She sees my blank and nonplussed expression, waving it away as if I've made a verbal complaint. Don't get your unwashed britches in a bunch. I'm always brutally honest. Besides, I don't care about the opinion of such lowlife. I turn away from her for a second, trying to recollect myself and my thoughts. This short exchange has successfully told me one all-important thing. If I stay around this girl, I'm going to either go mad or commit a crime by accident. I don't particularly feel like bearing the consequences of either action, so I'll settle for leaving her company as soon as possible. The king's treasury for your inept and painfully stupid thoughts? There are so many things wrong with that idiomatic saying, but pointing them out might lead to a worse situation. I was thinking of maybe a different type of reward, you see. I know I could get in trouble for doing this to a noble's daughter, but this isn't my first rodeo. Trust me. Well, she pretended to think. It would be mind-blowing and pleasurable beyond words, probably to the best experience of your life. This girl. Yeah, it still doesn't mean that I... However, for me, it would be reason enough to end my life doing such things with a bumbling idiot so far below me. Oh, is not... Oh, sorry. Their dialogue is just so similar. However, for me, it would be reason enough to end my life doing such things with a bumbling idiot so far below me. My only takeaway is that I am blessed to this world regardless. I'm a blessing to this world regardless. I have hardly found myself speechless like this. I always have something to say or think, no matter what. But this sharp-tongued, beautiful girl has me stumped for what to say.
Got your filthy and unseemly tongue.
Alright, that's it. I'm not taking this for one more second. But before I can say anything, she does something which catches even I off guard. Oh my God, it's caught off guard.
Since your mouth only ever spouts filth, let's see if it tastes the same. Is she just gonna make out with me now?
Okay. Why does she look shocked? Shouldn't I be shocked? Okay. So fine. Her lips place themselves over mine. A welcome surprise. I respond, kissing her passionately. Or maybe that's why she's shocked. She seems rather surprised as well. As if I wasn't expecting things. Okay. To my surprise, she kisses back with a hunger of her own. Okay. We devour each other like it's a meal we have craved for decades. What is happening? Her lips are soft and taste sweet than anything I've tasted so far. It's okay. Her mouth so sharp, I fully expected to bleed by the end of this kiss. I pull away from her, realizing that if we continue, things might go left. You got a problem with left? I mean, I don't want to have to censor anything, but still, why left?
That's what you wanted to know? Think of it as a blessing for saving me. And as far as I'm concerned, your reward.
This girl. I breathe slightly easier than she does, but I'm also equally out of breath. A powerful kiss can do that to you.
Now then, I'll be heading home.
I nod and take a step in her direction, but she turns and stops me.
Alone, I mean?
I see. With that, she exits the tavern, leaving me by myself. I should probably check in anyway with that lord. HP and MP for something something. Your day has ended. You find your way back to the tavern for the night. What to do today? That's the menu. It's not what I meant to look at. Is it in party? Party. Party building and stats. Party recruitment. Party command. Which is something I can't click on. Stats and battle inventory. This is mine. This is me. I'm level 1. I have 90 hit points. 90 magic points. I have 4 out of 15 experience points. I got +0 on all this shit. I have nothing. I have nothing equipped. Okay. So I should definitely go back. So what are the quest listings? Mercenaries, golem hunting, hunting a beholder, a treant, a beholder, cube overpopulation, defending the cavern, bone golem. I feel like those are 2 outside my realm of things I can currently do. I have a bunch of quests. I don't remember what they are. But luckily, there's a button that tells me. What? Which I'll look at in the next episode. We finished a quest. We made out with a chick for some reason. We talked about vaginas and boners. Great day. And we didn't die. So we'll see if we'll die in the next episode and what quests we go on. Till then, see you next time.